Good morning. Welcome to another You in the Word. I'm Chaplain Kevin Santucci, and we're here at an early morning service talking with one of my good friends from many years ago. Well over 45 to 50 years ago, we had come to become friends. His name is, pardon me, Glenfield. We know him as Monk, and we thank the Lord for him and for the way how the Lord is leading in his life. Blessings to you, beloved.
Blessings to you.
Thank you very much. Today he has a story to share with you just briefly of how the Lord has blessed him and how he had rescued him, and just share with you just very briefly, not in detail, of what the Lord has done for him. Why don't you share your story?
Good morning. First, giving all honor and praise to the omnipotent God of all creation. I greet you all in perfect peace and love. I was just sharing with Brother Santucci a testimony that I have, and I will share briefly with you. I have always been in Christ from a young lad.
Yes.
Pastor Santucci and I, at the age of 12,
Yes.
we used to sit down with others and read the word on the candlelight 2 hours in the morning. But as we got older, we started to choose different paths and make unwise choices and make choices that lead us away from God. Although God continues to be with us.
Mm-hmm.
And along my journey, I ended up being incarcerated for a long period of time. And during that period of time, I surrendered unto Christ. Actually, I couldn't run no more from Christ. So I was brought to a total state of humiliation, a total state, an absolute state of humiliation, and a place of surrender. There were no more space for me to run from God. There were no more space for me to run from Christ. And in that place I surrendered unto Christ. And in that place of total humiliation, he created a humble spirit within me.
Yes.
And that I may attain a meek spirit. So today I'm thankful. All that I have been through, I will go through it again.
Mm-hmm.
I have no regrets, and my life has been turbulent, and my journey has been arduous, and it brought me to Christ. And of course it's brought me to Christ, and it's brought me into the sanctuary of the church. That was my journey. That was my footpath. That was the journey he led before me, before I even came out of my mother's womb.
Yes.
And now I'm a child of God. I'm a son of God. And I'm a servant of God.
Yes.
And today I give service unto God. I'd like to thank you for listening to me, and listening to this brief story. And God bless you. God be with you. Have a blessed Sabbath.
Thank you. To those who've joined us from around the world, we want to just say thank you very much for joining us this morning for this special edition of You and the Word. As you have heard Brother Archibald's testimony briefly of how the Lord had rescued him, there are many who are listening today who are still in bondage. They may be free out in civilization. No, they're not behind bars, but they're actually incarcerated in sin. And God today wants to free you from the bondage of sin. I encourage you to turn unto the Lord. To those who have viewed him this morning, do something special for someone. Share this particular story and how the Lord has rescued one of his children. The Bible says, "Search the scriptures, for in them you think you have life, and they are they that testify of me." God is coming soon, friends, and he's coming for people who love him, who serve him, who honor him. May that be people like you and I, who do not just worship him in just word, but also in deed. Until next time, friends, have a blessed day. Thank you for joining us for this brief time here in You and the Word. May God blessings rest upon all of you. Thank you very much for joining.
Blessings.